I try to keep it pretty positive on here in terms of being single and in my 30s. And usually that's pretty easy because I have a lot of friends and family that support me and a lot of interests that make me happy. And so usually I'm good, but there are just those days that really get you down. And today I am having one of those days. I've been to 18 weddings single over the past couple years. And usually it's just like not a big deal because I have other friends there. Usually some other friend is either single or going solo and we room together. And today I sent out the text that I always send for my 20th wedding.
A storm in heaven, ladies and gentlemen, as this woman's perfect single life is broken by the jealousy of her female friends getting married. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today we'll cover the tragedy of the woman who stayed single while all her friends got married. So, like and subscribe, gentlemen. We'll get started with this one, then we'll have 2 more TikToks and an article story. So, again, like and subscribe, and let's see how this woman deals with hardships.
Which is, hey, anyone want a room for this wedding? And slowly the text started rolling in one by one. My partner's coming, my partner's coming, my partner's coming, my partner's coming. And I just felt the tears like stream down my face. I always knew this day would come where I'd have to go completely solo, but I think just like the reality of it actually happening was just like a shock to my system. If I were to meet someone tomorrow and have someone that I'm dating, by the time this wedding rolls around, I still don't have a +1. So like I'm going solo no matter what. Me, what I crave in terms of having a partner is not necessarily that they're the one sitting next to you at the table, which is definitely nice, but it's more so like that person that you can get on the plane with and the long late night drive or the 6 in the morning flight. Looking around and realizing that everyone else has that support system is really hard. I spend so much time and energy building independence.
So let me get this straight. Instead of a company dog, she wants a company man, right? Company husband who will take her to flights and go to weddings. I mean, dude is like a badge at this point. He just sits there looking pretty, right? Well, of course, these women don't want an actual relationship where, you know, you invest. They don't want a two-person thing. No, they want men like they will want a Gucci bag, for example. You know, very like selfish understanding of relationship.
As that support system is really hard. You spend so much time and energy building independence and appreciating being with yourself and loving yourself, and I have, but at the end of the day, I think as humans, we all just kind of crave that support system.
Yeah, yeah, we do. You figured it out. Well, congratulations. You figured it out, guys. As humans, you know, maybe we're social. Maybe we're not meant to live and die alone. Wow. Incredible. It took only 35 years, you know? But hey, congrats.
End of the day, I think what I'm trying to say is that while it's amazing to build yourself up and love who you are and love your independence, it's okay to want something beyond yourself. I think I might be at that point.
Yeah. Turns out you might. You know, guys, when feminism doesn't pay off, when your boss babe career doesn't pay off, your 9 to 5, you know, and when all of that, your independence, your self-healing journeys and all that, when all that doesn't pay off, you realize, hey, maybe I played my cards wrong. And now I have all my friends married while I'm here shedding tears on TikTok. Tragic story, guys. It's a tragic tale that many women are, you know, they're all coming to the same ending. You know, one of these books that you can choose like the path you want to follow, make choices. Well, they all make the same choices, and wouldn't you see, holy crap, what a surprise. They all end up in the same page, which is the page of loneliness and misery. Now, guys, let's move on to this other one who also has issues dating. Oh no. Well, let's see her story.
How is it that I just went through over 50 matches on Hinge? Like, literally it said 50 plus. I'm pretty sure there were like 70 matches. I X'd every single one except for 2. And like, mind you, my friends, they always joke, they're like, Grace, you give people like the benefit of the doubt that like don't deserve it. Like, I give people the benefit of the doubt, and I match with 2 people. Something you can admire about men is their audacity. Some of these, I was like, shoot your shot. Okay, I get it. 2, just like, I knew dating in New York was hard. To be fair, like, I have not given dating in New York a fair shot. Like, I really haven't been on the apps, like, really doing anything. I'm kind of hoping I meet someone in the wild, or just who even knows. But now I understand why girls are so disheartened by dating, especially in New York City. Like, this is wild. And then me and a couple of girlfriends went out for my birthday, and we were at this nice bar, and one of the girls we were with is married, and so she like wasn't really worried.
Okay, before she continues with her story, so if I get this right, and maybe I didn't because I got a bit confused, but I think that she looked at 70 men who liked her, and she only matched with 2 of those. I think that's the story. But she had like 70 people interested in her. Now that's what I don't know. Were there 70 matches and she decided to text 2 of them? Or were they 70 men that have liked her and, you know, she has paid for the app so she can see who likes her, and she only matched with 2 out of those 70 guys? It's either one of those, but long story short, guys, it's the top 10%. I'm just... It's so funny, right? Because they say, oh no, top 10, that's not true. And then like, every fucking story we hear is like, oh yeah, I had 70 people interested and I only were interested in 2 in return. Okay.
Worried about meeting.
Oh, also, you little female dog. You think that dating as a woman is hard? How about you try with 7 matches instead of 70? How about that one? You know? How about we reduce your options to 98% reduction and see how that goes? It's just insane that they complain that dating is hard. Try without options. So it's like a millionaire, guys, living in Beverly Hills, telling you how hard it is to survive on $20,000 a month. You know, it's so hard. It's so hard. Okay, try with 2,000. See how that goes.
Anyone, but you know, me and my girlfriends, we're out, we look good, we're having fun, like, we are pretty girls. And my friend who was married called me the next day and she was like, I don't know how you guys do it. Like, there were so many cute guys there. You guys are so hot. Not one single guy, like not one single guy went up to our group. And she was like, I don't know how you're supposed to meet someone when the dating apps suck and then guys don't approach you. Holy moly. Oh, this is quite the adventure.
Holy moly macaroni, gentlemen. 70 guys on the dating app. Not enough for her. She goes on to a bar, club, or whatever, and not enough men hit her up, you know? It's so tragic. Oh my hell. Now, don't get it wrong, don't get it twisted. These women are getting approached. It's just not by the men they like, you know? And because men who approach them are average, and for them that is invisible, they don't even count them, you know? So they might say, oh, I haven't been hit up once today. Meanwhile, they've been hit up 3 times. It's just those men don't count, you know? So there's that. Yeah, fantastic, guys. I love how many options they have, and it's still not enough. It's never enough. If these women were put on the shoes of a man, they will unironically unalive themselves. They cannot live on the difficulty we have dating in. Now, guys, let's move on to the last one. And oh my, this is rage bait, guys. I'll have to put all my effort into not crashing out. Let's go.
I got my TikTok suspended last week for posting a video that if men are so lonely, they should stop killing their girlfriends. And a mob of angry men reported me for hate speech. And
yeah, deservedly so. Well, there you go, guys. Oh, Hidan, I'm lonely, haven't touched a woman in 10 years. Guys, just stop unaliving your girlfriends for 5 minutes and you might have a woman, you know? Just stop unaliving them. How many have you unalived already? 3, 4, 5? Guys, just stop unaliving your girlfriends and there you go. You wouldn't be in this problem whatsoever.
And, you know, like Andrew Tate videos are going viral out there. And I think social media provides like community and encouragement for rapists and killers too, you know? People keep...
Yeah, guys, social media reinforces unalivers and grapers, which is why I have to censor those 2 words, you know? Because YouTube will get my ass even if I mention the word itself. It's like it's Voldemort, guys. I can't mention those names, you know, those words. Oh, but yeah, but social media encourages rapists. Yeah, sure.
saying, oh no, it always was that bad. You just didn't hear about it on social media. And I'm like, no. And also, even if it was, it's not a reason to just like leave it as it is. Like, women's always been raped. Like, what can we do? Like, stop it? How? Like, lock the dudes up? That's crazy. It'll ruin their future. We'll have.
Yeah, guys, rapists apparently are not taken to jail. Wouldn't you see? You right now watching this video, you can pause the video, go out, rape the first woman you see on the street, and nothing will happen. Did you know this, guys? It's like a wormhole in the law. It's like a cheat code, you know? You're breaking the matrix. Just go out, rape a woman, see how that goes. Because according to this woman, no citation, but according to this woman, it's not punishable. And she says, why do we need to leave grape as it is? Why don't we just stop it? Oh crap, I hadn't thought about that one, guys. You know, why don't we just stop grape? It's been guys, grape has been a problem for so many years. Why haven't they just stopped it, you know? And after they stop it, they can just stop wars. Hell, they can just stop crime, guys, altogether, you know? It's what was it, 2 birds with 1 stone. Why don't they just stop crime in general, you know?
Have no men to run this country. And you know, like, men will hate women and they'll abuse them, and women who hate men, they just like post on Instagram about the abuse, and they're the ones that are the bad guys, you know. Some men will just play victim like Israel. Play victim like Israel.
And we have to get Israel as well. Whatever did Israel do, you know? I'm not taking sides, I'm just saying. These women, guys, they're like the dumbest people on earth. Please don't have a political take. Please don't. You're so dumb on social matters. Which, again, I'm taking no side in the Israel-Palestine conflict, but something really funny is how these women... So, notice this. She's a feminist who stands for Palestine. Bruh, do you know what they do in Palestine to women? You go share your little stupid bull crap ass opinion in Palestine, see how that goes. Well, they will probably stone you already because of how you look and how you're dressed. But anyway, hey, maybe they're not so bad after all, right? But get out of here. These women, guys. So terrible, just so terrible. You know, maybe I will be pissed as well. If I think that every second woman is a rapist and an unaliver, maybe I will be pissed as well. Oh no, wait a minute. Most women are unalivers. In fact, they are killing millions of babies. Oh, but I guess that doesn't count, right? Women, guys, single-handedly have become the biggest murderers in human history. The amount of babies they are killing is insane. If you could pile up all the bodies of the deceased babies that these women have unalived, you will have the second Mount Everest of just baby bodies, you know? But let's not talk about that. Let's talk about how every man is a rapist. Yeah, sure. Okay, let's move on to article story. Men over 30 who want kids. Are you willing to date women your own age? I, 32, but turning 33 soon. I'm fairly recently single as my ex broke up with me suddenly. I am a woman and want kids, so I'm honestly quite worried about the ticking clock. To be honest, I'm also worried because my ex is 38, turning 39 soon, and I know he will not date women 35 or older due to concerns about fertility. While I know that biologically that makes sense, it does worry me that I will soon age out of dating men even 5-6 years older than me. Are my concerns overblown? Either way, do you have any advice? So let's see what the advice is on on Reddit, guys. First comment here, the most liked one. Let's see. I'm in my 40s and dated a woman 39-year-old. We worked at getting her knocked up. That's like the worst way you could say that. Can you imagine you go to your mom's house and she asks you how your wife is and you say, I'm just trying to get her knocked up, you know? A few struggle attempts, but with some fine-tuning and focus, we now have 2 rambunctious toddlers climbing the walls and ceiling. Very intelligent and loving. In this modern era, we can fine-tune to successfully have kids into our 40s and beyond. And beyond, guys, you know, to infinity and beyond. 40, oh, 40 is just when you get started. It's 40 and beyond, you know, 50, 60, 70, keep them rolling. In her case, she needed to adjust her thyroids down to a slightly lower level for optimal pregnancy conditions. What the hell, is the first time I'm hearing about this. They just adjust her thyroids, guys, like Mr. Potato or something. This was simple and cheap. Yeah, but I don't know about the cheap part, guys. You know, I haven't been pregnant, at least so far, but the stories I'm hearing from women trying to get quote unquote knocked up in their 40s, not so cheap. A reply here says, my mom had me at 39, I'm now 30, so medical technology was much more behind than it is now. They struggle a bit, but my mom just took hormones and then they had no issue. Also, no issue with the pregnancy or labor. She had my brother 6 years earlier and had a miscarriage in between us, but she didn't know she was pregnant for that one. So you're already seeing most of the comments. They're like, oh, I know this one person who got married at, 40 and had kids. Okay. Congratulations. I'm really happy to learn the news. I simply don't get why people... Look, you can say that you know someone who got pregnant at 40, but to say that, oh, it's 40 and beyond, just take your time. Why do you do this? A lot of people will end up without having kids. Guys, there was this content creator, which really famous, Coco or something was her name. And she made a video crying, boiling her eyes out, because the doctors told her it's nearly impossible to have kids. And she was 35, 36, Why are we making the point that, just take it easy, you can have kids at any age? I know one dude who knocked up a woman when he was 65, Does that mean to say that I'm gonna show up here and tell men, oh yeah, you just wait, no problem at all? No, fertility decreases with age. If you really want kids, I will advise don't wait until 35 if you're a woman. But anyway, let's read a couple more, guys. I do and I did. I met my wife when we were both 33. We're about to start trying for a baby at the age of 37. Is there a slightly higher chance we struggle to conceive? Sure. But from looking at the data, it's not like it fell off a cliff when she hit 35 or anything. Some amount of risk is there with anyone at any age. And I am much happier being with someone at the same stage of life as me. Yeah, as me. The point, guys. Period, I would rather be with her and have no kids if that's really what it comes down to. And the original poster replies, your last line is what I want, someone who really wants kids but who will prefer life with me no matter what. Well, good luck with that. Well, gentlemen, let me know what you think about this article. Do you know this one person who got pregnant at like 47? Well, share with me in the comments. Now guys, thank you for watching and I'll see you next time.